We always seem to start slow. I wish we would start a little faster. I would feel better. But it turned out all right. 44 unanswered points. And, I thought the turn was, they get the ball, we get the turnover, and we only give them 2 field goals. And so, we kind of back them up and we get ready to play and do the things we need to do. I have a lot of respect for Coach Fairchild and his staff. Larry Kerr, their defensive coordinator, the people that do it. They kind of got us fired up, though. It's kind of coming home late, everything. But, as coaches, players, and teams do, they come in recruiting. So we had coaches out saying that we were overrated. We had a couple high school coaches call us on the phone and saying that, they were going to get after us. So we're always looking for a reason to get upset. I always tell you have to find a reason to hate somebody for 3 hours. So it's. But I consider those guys friends. People do what they got to do. You recruit, you do it. You got 12 weeks, and then it's a small fraternity. So, but you always got to find some reason to get your kids upset. They don't always see the same things you do. So, the most amazing thing. I'll tell you something that's kind of interesting to me. There's some schools, if you're ranked higher in the coaches poll, lower in the AP, they'll always use the higher one. And today I'm watching it go across the ticker, and instead of being ranked 8th in the coaches poll on the ticker, we're 12th in the AP. So I'm just kind of interested in why they do that and why they decide who they give the higher ranking to and who they give the lower ranking to. You guys ever thought about that? I would think that out of 119, as writers, as fans, as coaches, as everybody, all we care about is seeing the uniqueness of every season. And sometimes some people try to overshadow it, and I don't understand that sometimes. It's still about the kids. It's still about what they did. It's still about what they do. Sometimes we get all wrapped up in all the rest of the stuff. It's still about the kids. And that's one of those things that, for me, that I would want to always make sure that I took care of my kids, because up to this point they've done everything everybody's asked them to do so far.
Coming together.
And I think things just started coming together. We were hurting ourselves, and that's something that, really stopped us. We were stopping ourselves. We weren't, holding blocks or, doing the right thing. So, once we just settled down and really played our game, that's when things took off.
You got to have a spark in the game, And, I think I was that spark. If I was, I'm glad I could be, And like I said, it takes a little while for our offense to get going, but I hope I did spark it after that. Going undefeated, that's what I'm focusing on. BYU, that's what I'm focused on.
Any time to savor this one, or was BYU already being talked about and you guys already looking at it?
You could, for about 30, 40 more minutes. And then it's focused right back on BYU, focus on the mission.